White House approves use of lethal force for border troops. Report. The White House late Tuesday authorized U.S. military troops deployed at the Mexican border to use lethal force and conduct law enforcement operations, Military Times reported.
Good.
The memo, signed by Chief of Staff John Kelly, gives Department of Defense personnel the freedom to conduct a show or use of force, including lethal force where necessary, crowd control, temporary detention, and cursory search, in order to protect border agents from the migrant families crossing the border to seek a better life. In the cabinet memo, Kelly justified the shift by writing that credible evidence and intelligence has suggested that the migrants may prompt incidents of violence and disorder. Military Times notes these orders could violate 1898's Posse Comitatus Act, which forbids the U.S. Armed Services from performing tasks assigned to an organ of civil government or tasks assigned to them solely for purposes of civilian government, according to a review of the Congressional Research Service. The review notes that the president does have the authority, however, to use military force to suppress insurrection or to end force federal
Is it an
authority.
insurrection?
An insurrection it's an outsurrection.
Oh, Paul, when they get here, they're going to rebel immediately, dude. That's what they're coming here to do.
I mean, this is just a sign of the times for me, honestly. More militarized borders, more fucking draconian uses of our fucking force closer to home. You know, it's just a sign of the stranglehold that we've given over to our fucking federal government.
Just point the M60s at the border. They come within 100 yards. Just have the message broadcast in Spanish like, stay away from our border or we will fire.
Yeah. Atención.
Yeah. Oh, you're coming to America? Die! Die!
Die, 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 Mexicans.
Yeah. In America, there is nothing but death. Turn around and return to your village. In America, there is not but death for you.
Isn't the irony that they flee these countries like, they're like Honduras is a country a lot of people are coming from, and the murder rate is, I think it's like 43 per 100,000 people.
In America, son solamente muerto.
So people flee that, and then they're going to come to our border and potentially be killed there.
Yeah. Well,
the problem with here's the problem with this issue.
Trump's just trying to make it a very unappealing prospect. For
of course. I mean, of course, that's what he's trying. He's trying to do everything to deter them. But I'm saying, it's almost like a no-win thing because obviously they don't. A lot of countries. I mean, look, even in Tijuana, there's a lot of Mexicans that don't want the migrants coming.
Right. I mean, like the migrants.
No one wants
come
them
from South American countries. They're in Mexico right now.
Oh, South American people are reviled in Mexico.
Right, and the Mexicans are like, fuck this. And I even saw some liberal outlets being like, trying to blame Trump for that. Like, Trump's rhetoric has turned the Mexicans against the South. Like,
no, it hasn't.
That's not how it works, okay? Mm-mm. People don't like mass immigration, especially conservative people.
In any country.
They view it as an existential threat to their way of life and their culture. They don't want interlopers.
Right.
And you see it here. You've seen it in Europe. Like how many
Southeast
times
Asia,
how many times do you have to
dude.
fucking see cultures react badly to mass immigration before you realize that this is a divisive issue that really fucking pulls people apart? And I don't. Do I think that a big caravan of fucking South Americans should just be able to pour right over our border? I mean, I don't think so. Unless you're just going to say we don't have borders and we're just one world, there's no lines. If we're going to reach that point where we can do that, I don't think humanity's there yet, personally.
It's not even close to there yet.
But, to have armed troops guarding the border, I mean, it's just a publicity stunt for Trump. I mean...
Well, it's not
this is not an invading army.
It's not just that, though. It's a new precedent for America. Like, now we've got troops on the border authorized to use force to kill anybody that's coming in here. Like, what happened to give me you're tired, you're hungry, you're poor, you're huddled masses yearning to breathe free? What happened to all that shit?
Full.
What happened to that? No, honestly, what happened to that? I know that's not in a federal document, so please, conservative fucking Pepe the Frog dick-sucking retards, don't correct me on this one. But I'm just wondering about what happened to that national idea.
That idea.
That.
Yeah, what happened to the spirit of that? What happened to the idea that this is the place where oppressed people come because we give them a fucking leg up, because we don't turn you away at our borders?
Well, doesn't it go back to the thing we were talking about how America doesn't really aspire to greatness anymore, how we're basically We went from a nation that was like looking forward and looking up to a nation that's just desperately trying to cling on to what it has.
Yeah, just keep the status quo. Keep the status quo.
Oh my God, we gotta preserve this.
I want my children to have a house that looks just like mine and a job that's just like mine, because goddamn it, that's stable at least.
Yeah, and we've stopped aspiring to anything better or greater. And so when people come from other countries with these dreams,
you know what it is?
Like, no, that ain't us anymore.
Go back home.
People
darky.
are always paranoid. We're more and more paranoid, and it's just a fucking trend. I mean, look, 20 years. I mean, not 20 years. Like 100 years ago was, oh, there's too many Irish people coming here. Oh, there's too many of this group coming here. Oh, there's always some group we don't want here.
Yeah,
we don't want this group here.
But there's some force pulling them here too. It's like the Chinese, like we need the cheap labor to build our railroads.
Well, we didn't treat the Irish all that well, but I don't remember there being like fucking troops on the border of our fucking cities keeping ships filled with Irishmen out. We let them come here and treated them poorly, and that could have been done better. But you know what? Why not just take a chisel over to the Statue of Liberty and take that fucking poem off the front of it?
Yeah.
If we're going to do this, if we're going to be a people that put rows of double barbed wire and have armed troops with orders to kill anything that approaches it, can we really have that poem on the Statue of Liberty and not die of fucking embarrassment from our own hypocrisy?
What should we put there instead? Like just fuck off?
Yeah.
In big red letters?
Here's a message to your tired, your poor, your hungry, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Keep them. Take the torch out of Lady Liberty's hand.
Breathe free over in fucking Honduras,
take
bitch.
the torch and Book of Law out of Lady Liberty's hand, signifying the light leading them there.
I mean, obviously,
replace it with a fucking AK.
AK-47.
Put barbed wire all around her.
Not today. That's what we'll say. Not today.
Not today.
Well, here's the thing too. Obviously, in those time periods, compared to contemporary times, like immigration system has changed dramatically. Another thing, though, that people have said on the conservative side of this is that, look, why do these people just get to come and just skip the line for everyone else? Like, these other people are trying to immigrate to America legally, which millions of people do legally through a legal process, but they just get to show up. And obviously, Mexico's a safe place for them, or ostensibly is safer than the country they came from, so why don't they request asylum there? They've been offered that.
Yeah, they don't want it.
Yeah, because they want to come to the
U.S.
U.S.
And a lot of the Mexican people don't want them there either. Because they know, Mexico just is
There's
like
not a lot of opportunity
one
there.
tier up, and it's like slightly less shitty than the country.
So
they're
well, then the point is, are you really an economic migrant, or are you an asylum seeker?
Yeah, you're an economic migrant.
You're an economic migrant,
right? You're not seeking asylum. You're seeking.
Well,
you're not going to really find asylum in Mexico either. It's run by the cartel.
Well, right, exactly.
But they've been offered it. Is the thing.
Right. They've been offered a measure of asylum, but they know that. I don't know. I don't think you can paint these people with one broad brush. I think some of them are just running away from a horrible war-torn.
Oh, I agree.
Impoverished situation. I think some of them have designs on trying to get in here.
Well, here's the thing. It's a very complex issue. It's not just so simple as just let them all in or keep them all out. We have to have nuance in these sort of things. Like because there are people legitimately they're requesting asylum, and as a country that it does accept that, we have to consider that. But we can't also at the same time just dismiss any sort of criticism because we live in a nation, a large country with a lot of different points of view.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
At least we're handling this with nuance. Let's put up some barbed wire and some fucking grenade launchers.
This isn't it. This isn't how we handle
barbed wire and guns.
I think as a country we should be ashamed of behavior like this.